Coming up on this episode of SHS News, students share their stories on what performing means to them during this month's open mic performances in the auditorium.
And we're so proud to share our joint venture with the Student Voices Club. We take a look this week at the many languages spoken by the students at Summit High School.
We have all that and more on this episode of SHS News.
Good morning, Summit High School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
He's doing all these new exercises. He's pointing at people. I saw him talking to himself on the treadmill.
What was that? Don't you look at me like that.
He's up there now. He's one of the bosses, so you...
Assistant Principal Cosmos. I like that one. Assistant Principal Cosmos.
He's going corporate, you know. We used to pump iron together. Now he's just in the office all day.
65 words a minute.
Good morning, Hilltoppers. Today is Friday, March 21st, and welcome back to SHS News. I'm Alex Scottstein.
And I'm Ben Shackney. Open mic, a time where the school community comes together to enjoy the musical talents of our own students in a relaxed atmosphere. This is where the talent takes the stage and every voice has a story to tell, or an instrument to play. Senior reporter Lila Duran has the story.
At Summit High School, students are encouraged to pursue their passions in performance. On Friday, March 7th, this stage was lit for Open Mic, a show run by students for students to showcase their talents. Open Mic is an opportunity for anyone to perform, regardless of their experience level and involvement in chorus, theater, band, orchestra, or any other groups. It is hosted monthly at lunch and open for staff and students to come watch. Performers also choose their own groups and pieces. Sarah Walsh sang Will You Still Love Me by Carole King.
So I chose to do open mic because I have a little bit of stage fright, so I thought that standing up and singing in front of all of my peers might help me get over that a little bit.
Students provide a supportive, energetic environment for the performers. During a few of the songs, students use their flashlights to create a light show in the auditorium. Gavin Lowenberger and Jeremy O teamed up with Lucas Gomez to perform a piece on their individual instruments.
You know, I was up there on stage. You probably saw it in my face. I was a little dissatisfied with how I was playing. But I knew that, towards the end, that's what people would remember, right? They always remember the ending.
He gave me the energy I needed for that. He came in, I was like, I didn't know what I was doing either, but when he came in and started yelling at me, I was like, all right, I got it, dead.
Open Mic is a safe space for anyone looking to broaden their performance experience. Consider coming to next month's Open Mic. Reporting for SHS, I'm Lila Dorn.
In celebration of Women's History Month, this week we take a look at social justice and social icon of the 21st century, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. From her seat on the Supreme Court, Ginsburg supported equality for all, and today we have Abby Rosen in the studio to tell us more.
Thanks, Alex. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a pioneering force in the fight for women's rights, dedicating her life to challenging gender-based discrimination. In the 1970s, she won several landmark Supreme Court cases, reshaping the landscape of gender equality. In 1972, she made history as the first female professor at Columbia Law School. Appointed to the Supreme Court in 1993, Ginsburg became the second woman and the first Jewish woman to serve on the court. For 27 years, she fought for gender equality, women's rights, and social justice. One of her most impactful moments came in 2006, when she read her powerful dissent in the Lilly Ledbetter case, which led to the Fair Pay Act. Though she passed away in 2020, her legacy lives on, influencing the fight for equality every day. Today, RBG remains a symbol of strength, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to justice. Now let's go back to Alex in the studio.
Thanks, Abby. At Summit High School, we strive to create a welcoming and inclusive community for everyone. Whether you come from across the street, across the country, or across the globe, your story matters here. As a Hilltopper, you are an essential part of our school family. The Student Voices Club celebrates the richness of diverse languages, cultures, and perspectives, fostering an environment where everyone feels valued. Together, we learn, grow, and work together to strengthen our inclusive community. Junior producer Vivian Allen worked with Senora Bartlett and the Student Voices Club to help us share the many languages of SHS.
The Summit High School community is rich in a variety of ways, from academic excellence, athletic distinction, and a student body and staff committed to making our 4 years spent at Summit High School ones to reminisce on.
Part of this commitment is fulfilled by the open-mindedness and inclusivity of our student body, due in no small part to the linguistic diversity displayed by SHS students.
With over 30 languages spanning 5 continents, SHS is home to students from all over the world. We're happy to share the many languages of SHS with the entire Summit community.
Hola, soy Montserrat Chacón, una estudiante de la escuela secundaria de Summit y hablo español.
La communauté de Summit est bien plus diversité que certains pensent. C'est pourquoi c'est important de célébrer nos différences.
Meu nome é Clara e eu falo português. Eu acho que português é uma língua linda e diferente. Eu acredito que poder falar uma língua diferente é uma maneira boa de preservar sua cultura e sua identidade. Por isso que eu gosto de falar português.
Cześć, jestem Gabi i jestem z Polski. Pochodzę z Polski i mieszkam tam 12 lat.
Hello, ang pangalan ko ay Bettina at marunong ako magsalita ng Tagalog dahil ang pamilya ko ay mula sa Pilipinas.
Moje česká kultura je pro mě velmi důležitá a jsem šťastná, že jsem v společnosti, které si toho taky váží.
Я су Мелен Марилена Кемилао Линика.
Привет, меня зовут Никита, я тоже говорю по-русски, но я родился в Amerika.
Merhaba, benim ismim Tutku. Ben Türkçe konuşuyorum. Doğduğumdan beri Türkçe ve İngilizceyi aynı anda öğrendim. Burada doğdum ama ailem Türk olduğu için Türkçe konuşuyorum ve Türkçe benim için çok önemli bir şey.
Cześć, mam na imię Julia i ja mówię po polsku, bo jestem Polką. Urodziłam się w Polsce i moi rodzice są z Polski.
我觉得 SHS 的语言课挺好的，给人们一个机会去学别的国家的文化。
Sebastian, Juhan Purishkami Tukulao, Takimun Clarima Rimashkani, Wasemante Juhar Pasarhani. Peru, Kaikumanapi Juhan Purishkami, Makeya, Masuya, Amayuya.
अलग भाषा को सीखना बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है क्योंकि ये सबसे अच्छा तरीका है अलग लोगों से जुड़ने का।
გამარჯობა, ჩემი სახელია ლიზი, დავიბადე და გავიზარდე საქართველოში და ჩემი პირველი ენა არის ქართული.
私は日本語を使って家族や他の日本人と喋ることができます。それで関係をつけることができます。
I think the effort that SHS has made to be more culturally inclusive with events like the Holi celebration, the falafel making, and the annual Dragon Parade allow for a lot of students to feel seen in their environment, and I think that is very valuable.
Special thanks to Vivian Allen and Senora Bartlett, who were both instrumental in producing that film. In unrelated news, with the warmer weather making a comeback this week, I can finally read my comic books outside.
That sounds great. Hey Ben, do you know which comic hero likes the spring season most?
No, which superhero comes out in the spring?
Robin.
And on that bombshell, that's this week's show. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ben Shackney.
And I'm Alex Gottstein. Have a great weekend and we'll see you next week.